Let us do Prarthana and start the session. Om Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Om Mannado Sri Jagannatha Madguru Sri Jagadguru Mamatma Sarva Bhutatma Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Om Akhanda Mandalakaram Vyaptam Yena Characharam Tat Padam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Trimati Ekaika, the only Guru of three religions, Traitatiram originator, sensational writer, Hindu virtue donor, the author of more than 100 divine holy scriptures, the emperor of spiritual kingdom, Sri 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 Acharya Prabodhananda Yogeshwar. We are learning Traitatiram Bhagavad Gita. Last week we learned 14th Shlokam from Vignana Yogam chapter. Very important one. Lot more information we learned from 14th Shlokam. 14th Shlokam says, Daivi Hesha Gunamayi Mama Maya Duratyaya Mameva Ye Prapadyante Maya Metam Tarantite. So God said that the Maya, the Satan or Satan, is filled with emotions. So that's created by the God. It's impossible to cross over. Impossible for anyone to cross that is very impossible. Nobody cannot conquer that. But whosoever could surrender to the God, they can easily conquer Maya. So we came to know that the Absolute Soul, the God, created this world, and then He created a system in order to drive all the creatures in this world. He named that as Maya or Satan. Every creature is under the control of Maya itself. Maya is driving this entire world, and the God witnessing everything without being involving in any of the tasks that is executed by Maya. So that's what He did. And He gave so many authorities, full powers to Maya to control entire world. So this entire world is under the control of Maya itself. And the Maya is filled with emotions itself. So all three divisions of dispositions are called Maya. Is entirely called as Maya. God said that Daivi Hesha Gunamayi Mama Maya. That's why He said that the emotions are Maya itself. And God gave commands to Maya. According to that commands, Maya is doing its task. Maya could listen to Paramatma, Absolute Soul. The high command for Maya is Absolute Soul, Paramatma only. So Maya, if it wants, it can do anything in this world. So many powers are there to Maya. And we came to know that there are three types of creatures born. In three ways the creatures born. One is from egg, another one is from body, another one is from seed. So the creatures which born from seed grow towards the sky. They are very near to the God and far away to the Maya. Other creatures which born from the egg and body, which are horizontal in shape, so they grow horizontally. Those creatures actually they are median between median to Maya and God. That means they are not too far. They are not far away from God and not much far away from Maya. They are in between. The third category, the third type of persons which born from the body itself, the third type of creatures or human beings, they grow downwards towards the earth itself. So they are there, they will have lot of the much more activity of the emotions in their head itself. So the mind, chittam, buddhi, and ego, all these four internal organs work so actively, and the movement of emotions are very, very active. So that's why Maya could control so much so easily the human beings. That's why the human beings are not able to cross over the Maya. So, if that is the case, how come a human being can conquer the Maya? So, when God created this world, He also created His wisdom and dharmas to learn Him and merge with Him. So, whenever somebody wants to go towards the God, immediately Maya will pull him towards her. So, it created so many gurus, and making sure that those gurus are teaching wisdom of Maya, but but it is pretended to be like divine wisdom, but it's not actually. So those gurus, most of the percentage, about 99%, they always teach Maya wisdom, not the divine wisdom at all. So if somebody wants to go towards the God, immediately Maya is going to pull him towards her. So if anybody is determined 100%, whatever the obstacles created by Maya, if he could face them and if he is very strong in his path, then Maya will let him go towards the God. So such kind of person, he must have surrendered to the God. That's why Mameva ye prapadyante, God said that. So whoever surrenders to him, then Maya will leave him and he will walk towards the God so easily. But nowadays, mm, then, so in this world, the Maya can do anything because entire world is in her control itself. So it can create the money, how much you want, it can create, and it can appear in Russia and America simultaneously. It can show so many miracles. But when God takes human form, comes as Bhagavan, he does not show any miracle. Just he will teach his wisdom, dharmas. That too, whenever the dharmas are gone, then only he will come and teach them. That is the thing. And when Bhagavan comes, he will come alive from the mother's womb. Does Maya do like that? No, Maya doesn't do like that. So Maya does not take birth like Bhagavan. When Maya takes birth, Maya does not reveal that she is Maya. When Bhagavan takes the human form, he never says that he is Bhagavan. But Maya, what it will do, so it will choose 3 to 4 people in the nearby place, because Maya will come to know where Bhagavan is going to born. So it will take 3 to 4 births, uh, and it will start propagating her wisdom to the humanity, the human people, all the humans. Those humans are easily attracted by the Maya, and they don't go to the Bhagavan. So if there is one person, maybe a young or old or anything, so whenever that person starts showing the miracles, we can say that Maya might have entered into him. So Maya will choose such kind of person, and it will start entering into him slowly, 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 occupies his entire body itself. So it may take 1 year, 6 months to 1 year, then he will start showing his miracles there. Many people will come towards him, to him, and they will be attracted for his miracles, and they will surrender to Maya, not to the God itself. That the way Maya is pulling so many people towards her. So when Bhagavan comes as a human form, so Maya creates so many hurdles to Bhagavan itself, because this world is under control of Maya, right? And Maya and the Paramatma both are playing this as a drama. So in this drama, all the creatures are pawns in that. So they are playing according to their commands itself, according to their play mechanism itself. So when Bhagavan comes as a human form, he never reveals that he is a Bhagavan. So when he is as a mortal soul, it created so many troubles. We came to know about Jesus Christ and Lord Krishna, how they faced the troubles as they lived as mortal soul. And in Bhagavan's body, there will be a task of three souls: a mortal soul, immortal soul, and absolute soul. When Bhagavan is in a state of mortal soul, it created lot of the Maya created lot of hurdles to Bhagavan. When Bhagavan taught wisdom as a soul, immortal soul, then Maya created some fabricated gurus, and with them um, scolded Bhagavan, scolded the Bhagavan, criticized Bhagavan. So created problems to, made so many arguments, so many um, things. So when Bhagavan was like a absolute soul, so during that state, so Bhagavan um, dictated the commanded nature Maya itself. Such kind of instances we came to know about Jesus Christ when he stopped the cyclone in the ocean, in a sea, and the Lord Krishna, he showed the cosmic appearance to Arjuna, and also um, he made the sunset to happen early in the afternoon itself. So that way, Bhagavan's body, inside the Bhagavan, there are three souls activities. There will be three souls activities always. So uh, that's why Bhagavan's Paramatma said that Mameva ye prapadyante maya me tam tarantite. So whoever surrenders to him, they can easily cross Maya. And also, in order to get Paramatma itself, Bhagavan, what he said, Manmana bhava madbhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru, he said. So that means, so you keep me as one greatest one, you keep me as greatest one, you bow to me always, then um, you will merge with me, he said. So to that, as a counter to the Bhagavan's words, Maya also said that you keep me great, you salute to me, i I make you, I make sure that you don't get any hurdles in your way. So, see what Maya is saying. Maya wants to eliminate hurdles, it wants to keep with her. Maya is not giving any surety that you are going to merge with God, but God Himself is saying that if you keep Him in highest position and you salute to Him, bow to Him, and worship Him, He is promising that He will He will give liberation to you. See, uh, based on this, you can understand which path you want to go on. That's what we learnt about the 14th Shlokam last week. So let us see the 15th Shlokam today. Namam dushkrutino mudha prapadyante naradhamaha Mayaya pahrutagnana asuram bhavamashritah. The people who is performing the sinful deeds, the mudas who don't know about the wisdom itself, they are called mudas. And the people who are covered by Maya, they have the Maya wisdom. The people who have the Maya wisdom, uh, the people who have the demonic nature, the people who have demonic nature, those people won't know about Paramatma, absolute soul, and they won't even merge with him. They won't get him. That's what in this slokam he is saying. Then let's move on to the 16th slokam. Very good slokam to learn so many things over here. Let us see what he is saying. Chaturvidha bhajante mam jana sukritino arjuna arto jignāsurarthārthi gnāni cha bharatarshava. This slokam talks about Jivatma and Paramatma. The Paramatma, what he is saying, Arjuna, there are four types of people, four types of people who worship me. They are called Arti, Jignasi, Gnani. Arti, Jignasi, Artharthi, Gnani. So we can divide the devotees into four categories. One is Arti, second one is Jignasi, third one is Artharthi, fourth one is Gnani. So we need to learn in detail much more about all of them. That's what Swami Sri Acharya Prabodhananda Yogeshwaralu gave us very excellent interpretation to the slokam, so that we don't miss anything. We can clearly understand about the essence of the slokam over here. So the real notion of the slokam over here, there are so many people who are worshipping God, and they will have, they trust that they are worshipping God. This is known to us everywhere, many people. So whichever the feeling they get in their mind that, oh, this could be the God, then they create a one shape of the one shape that we call murti or idol or statue. One idol they will create. So they will start worshipping that idol, but they will have feeling in their mind that this could be Parama, this could be the God. So that is why God is saying over here, even though they worship in the different forms, since they have in their mind that they are worshipping God, so that means that they are, their worships are coming to me, he said. Their worships are going to him. Whatever they worship, that is going to absolute soul, Paramatma itself. So such kind of worshippers are of four types, he is saying. One is Arti. So first one is Arti, second Jignasi, third Artharthi, fourth Gnani. In this way, Swami explained in very detail. Let us see in this order what means what. What is Arti? Arti. The Arti means the one who is going to worship the God, bow at the God whenever he get obstacles in his life, hurdles in his life, when he gets some diseases, um, or economical impacts, economical downfall, whenever it happens, then he will remember, he will recall the God, and he will go to the uh, temple and worship. So whoever gives immediate result, he will go to that place. So what he will do, he will make a promise. He will make a promise in such a way that, oh God, I am in this hurdle or trouble. Please get me out of this. I am going to pay this much of amount to you. And what he will do, he will put some amount in a cloth, and he will tie that cloth, and he will say that he is going to put offer that. So he will promise an offer to give it to him whenever he is coming out of that trouble itself. For example, Balaji Venkateshwara Swami temple in Tirupati, he is very popular for such kind of things. Some people will go there and they will promise over there, oh God, you fulfill this desire of me. I am going to offer this much. They will they will promise that. They will promise over there or put a oath over there, and then they will come out of that. After that they will go and offer the offerings over there. So that is what the arti means. Whenever he is in trouble, he is going to the temple and do it. So that he is called arti. Second one is jignasi. Jignasi is the one, he wants to learn about the god. He wants to learn about the god. He will perform whenever he is in trouble. He will perform some pujas and do worships, but in the same time he also tries to know about the god, learn about the god. So as like all, he also goes to the Tirupati temple and he does the hair cutting, as everybody does, like uh, head tonsure he does. But he will think that, so there is no loss of removing the hair from my head. At the same time, what kind of profit this god is going to get? That's what he will think about that. And he will think that, so if I learn about this reason behind this action, so there will be a little bit of learning of the wisdom. He will think like that. So that is called the second category person. So he is called Jignasi. Third category one, Artharthi. Artha means money. Arthi means um, asking. Who asks that is called Arthi. Artharthi means the one who wants, who asks more money. So the guy will have all the money and his status, everything will be good at present, but he wishes to have more money. So he will be going there and he will be asking, so in this business, oh God, in this business, if you can give me 10 crore profit, uh, let me offer you 1 crore to you in your hundi, in your undi. So he is going to put that money in that box. So they will get, many people do like that and offer. Some people even they made a golden crown and offer to Venkateshwara Swami in Tirupati. And also there are some other temples as well. There also they will have, they ask the god, and once they get it, then they are going to offer. So they will go to those temples. So to that murti they ask, so they ask that murti that, please fulfill my desire so that I will offer you this much amount. Then they will be doing that uh, in return of the benefit. uh, Then the fourth category, let us see, the fourth category is called Gnani, the knower of the wisdom. He is not an Arthi, Artharthi, Jignasi. He is pure Gnani. He is a learner. He is learning, continuously is learning the divine wisdom. So um, he will not wish for anything, he does not wish and external related, worldly related things, anything with the god itself. So he will come to know what is the secret behind this method related to the god. So he will be keep on learning and finally he will become complete knower of the wisdom. So he will know all the tasks behind the reason behind all the tasks, and what kind of wisdom is embedded in that task or in that process or in that mechanism. So he will be always trying to move from humanity to divinity. That's what he will be doing. This is called the fourth category person. This way, the God explained us four categories. So here the order is Arti, Artharthi, Jignasi, Gnani. That means there is a relationship between Arti, Artharthi and Jignasi, Gnani. So here Arti can become Artharthi, Jignasi can become Gnani, because Arti, he is going to worship whenever he got hurdles. So obstacles in his life or troubles in his life. So once they are gone, if his status is good, then he will be asking more money. So the arti is becoming artharthi. So the jignasi is going to become gnani. Jignasi is trying to learn the wisdom. So he will be trying in that process. He will move one step ahead, and then he will start. He becomes gnani and know the wisdom. That's what about the 16th Shlokam. Let's learn about the 17th Shlokam. तेषां ज्ञानी नित्ययुक्तयेकभक्तिर्विशिष्यते प्रियो हि ज्ञानिनोत्यर्थमहं स च मम प्रियः. So, the Gnani, the fourth category person is called Gnani. The fourth category devotee is called Gnani according to the Absolute Soul. He, that person always wants to merge with the Paramatma, and he will have unique devotion. Unique devotion. He is the highest person, we can say, among the all human beings. He is the highest person with respect to the Paramatma, Absolute Soul. So he is liked by much more. He is liked much more by Paramatma. So uh, and also that Gnani likes much more the Paramatma. So in this world, if you see, uh, as Paramatma told, there are four kinds of devotees. Among four kinds of devotees, Paramatma said, Gnani is the highest one. I liked him very much. So in this world, 50% people are of arthis, 45% are artharthis, 4% are of jignasis, and only 1% is gnani. And that too very very rare scenario, talking about a gnani in this world, that is 1%. May not be 1% at all. We can count, we can't find the people. So if you see 100, if you take 100 people, can we guess one person is gnani? No, not possible even. So it's very rare scenario. It's very very rare. So that's why Paramatma also said that he is the highest person, he is the highest one, the Gnani is the highest one. So the Gnani will think the highest of all is Paramatma only, and he thinks that among all divinities, he is the higher most divine. He is the higher most divine. He is the highest of all, and he likes so much Paramatma. He likes so much the Paramatma, the Absolute Soul. So, whatever the obstacles he faces, the troubles he faces, hurdles he faces in his life, when he recalls Paramatma, he will forget everything, and he will become he will get joyful state. He will get joy. So that's what the greatness of the Ignani. So that is why the Paramatma, the absolute soul, says that he is the I like him very much, he said over there. So he said Paramapriya. Let us know about the 18th Slokam. Udara sarva evaite gnani tvatmaiva me matam आस्तितस्य हि युक्तात्मा मामेवानुत्तमां gatim. This slokam is also talking about Jivatma and Paramatma. So what God is saying over here, all these four devotees are Udaras itself. They are um so uh, among four of them, Gnani is my soul. He is saying, Gnani is my soul. I think Gnani is my soul, he says. Because that Gnani merges with my soul, he says. The God is saying, Gnani merges with my soul. Because of that, he is going to get me finally, he is saying. So, among the four categories of the devotees, Paramatma is thinking that the Gnani is his soul. Gnani is his soul. Because the one who knows the complete wisdom, he will be following the yogam which is told by the God. When he is following the yogam, doing the yogam, that means with he is merged with Atma itself. He is merged with Atma itself always. So when it is happening, so the Gnani does not have any thoughts about external world. He is not even thinking anything about the external world. His focus is always on Atma, the immortal soul itself. So that is why the Paramatma is saying, I am looking at him as my soul. I think him as my soul, he says. So such kind of Jivatma is having always focus on the Atma itself, and finally he is attaining Paramatma. That is what about the 18th slokam. Let's know about the 19th slokam. Bahunam janmanamante gnanavan mam prapadyate Vasudeva sarvamiti samahatma sudurlabha. So the Gnani, after getting so many births, he thinks that only Vasudeva is the ultimate final. Then he is getting final destination. Such kind of person is very rare. So here, until 18th slokam, he told about absolute soul. In this 19th slokam, he is talking about the formful God, that is Sakara. Sakara means the Bhagavan, the Guru. So the Paramatma, when he takes human form, he is called Guru or Bhagavan. He is talking about him in this 19th slokam. So, coming Bhagavan onto the earth. So the Paramatma taking a human form on the earth is very rare, because whenever there is a need for his birth, for his avatar, then only he is going to come onto the earth. That happens after thousands of years, or after hundreds of thousands of years only. So when he comes as a human form, the one who recognizes him is very rare to happen, such scenario. That is why in the slokam he said, Samahatma Sudurlabha. Such kind of Mahatma is very rare to see. So it's not much possible. It's not possible. We can say it's not much possible. Very rarely it happens. So the Gnani, after taking so many births, then he will get the eligibility to recognize the Bhagavan. When he gets the eligibility to recognize the Bhagavan, uh, then he will attain the liberation. but whenever Bhagavan is on the earth, he also should be there. So that's why it is very hard situation, very rare situation to happen such kind of incident, because so Bhagavan does not take birth every 100 years, right? So his birth happens very rarely after thousands or hundred thousands of years like that. So in that situation, so much so highest level of gnani um, taking birth is also a very hard thing. So the people who were very great in ancient days, very great yogis were there. Even they also could not recognize when Bhagavan came onto the earth. But the Bhishma who was able to recognize Paramatma, recognize Lord Krishna, he got liberated. So without taking the next birth. So all his karma is gone. Karma was gone and he got liberated. So that is why we say it is the liberation. Um, the liberation can happen very fast, super fast. So without even doing any yogam, such kind of gnani will immediately get the liberation within that birth itself. Let us end the session over here. We'll do Mangala Prarthana. Om Mangalam Gurudevaya Mahaniya Prabodhatmane Sarvaloka Sharanyaya Sadhu Rupaya Mangalam. Prabodharpanam to everyone.